Now this is what you call a dream come true. No, scratch that. It's more like the wildest dream come true. When László Andraschek used his last few coins to purchase a lottery ticket, I'm sure he had no real hope of winning the jackpot, a whopping 600 million forint, US $2.70 million. But it actually happened. The 55-year-old Hungarian went from being a homeless tramp to a millionaire, overnight. For 7 long years, Andraschek lived in a homeless shelter in the city of Győr. It all happened to me. I remember it, but I don't miss it, he said about his experience of being homeless. He was also a recovering alcoholic at the time. I had drunk myself out of the family by the age of 31. I was the last child at home and spent all my wages on drink. I worked on and off as an agricultural repairman. I lived the typical life of an alcoholic and I thought it was all right. It came to a point where Andraschek's siblings were fed up of him and asked their mother to kick him out. This was in 1989. At age 31, Andraschek had become completely destitute. He tried to hang himself, but the rope snapped and he ended up losing a foot. Even losing a foot didn't make me mend my ways because I would blame everyone around me, anyone but myself. In 1991, he registered himself as homeless. Andraschek's life was in a miserable shape when he received his wake-up call in 1995. He was so drunk that he couldn't go home on Mother's Day, a tradition he had never missed. By the end of that month, he signed up to get treated for alcoholism. He slowly began to put his life back together. In 1999, he met Aniko, his future bride, through a social worker. It took Andraschek another 10 years to get sober and the couple could barely make ends meet. The night Andraschek bought the ticket, he was on his way to an alcoholics help center in Budapest. I had only picked 6 numbers and the female shop assistant reminded me that I needed to pick a 7th, he told the media. I told her to make it 24, it doesn't matter anyway. But it did matter, and how? That one number he picked out at random turned out to be a life-altering choice.